Good morning, movers. Day 27. After today, we're only going to have 3 days left in this 30-day challenge. What does that mean? Well, if I do a little bit of math, 3 out of 30 is 10%, which means after today, we are 90% of the way through. And this is a really great accomplishment for all of you who are either on live or watching the replay, because most people don't get this far. If we look at what's called the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule, typically 80% of people only do 20% of the work. Only 20% of people do 80% of the work. And if you're in the 90th percentile, you're here right now. After today, we'll have done 90% of the work. Then that actually means that you're in the 5th percentile. And for those that do 99% of the work, you're in the top 1%. So, congratulations for making it this far. I'm excited. We have just 3 days left after today. But we're going to make today count, because fall golf is in the air. If you're able to go out and play, I hope you do. I know I'm going to. Well, let's get our body prepped up for the day. Going barefoot opens up the sensors on the bottom of the feet. Really exciting. I actually got to play some barefoot golf yesterday. It was awesome. It is the 3rd time I've gotten to play barefoot golf, and it is hands down, by far, the best way to play golf. Very biased, but it was really great. All right, nice and high. Grab the forearm, close the eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open my eyes, switch sides, find my balance. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes back open, pressing the meaty part of the neck. We got a question coming here. Can't skip it, my body loves it. Perfect, Sue. Glad to hear it. That's what it is all about. So if you've gotten to that point where your body loves it and you can't skip it, then you know it has become part of your routine. And that's the thing. That's the number one goal that we set out when we came here on day 1, was we want to eventually get it to the point where not doing it is more of a hindrance than doing it. And it takes time. It takes that 30 days like we're doing right now to build that habit, to shift our identity, to become the kind of people who wake up every morning and rep our bodies. Okay? And that's what being a mover is. A mover is somebody who works on themselves to become better than they were yesterday. Every day we move the needle forward, because we know that when we move better, we play better. And this is the key routine that brings us all together. Now, obviously, we can do other things throughout the day. We can add a yoga practice. We can add a strength and conditioning practice. We can add speed training and neurological conditioning. We can add meditation. We can add breath work. We can add a healthy kind of eating, nutritional practice, hydration, sleep, recovery, travel, lectures and education, whatever it is. But it starts here. It starts with this anchoring, this foundation of body prep, of movement, of this mobility mindset. Okay, we're going a little bit extra today. As we've learned, there's no right way to do this routine, because every day is going to be a little bit different. There's a framework that we follow. We know the framework. We know the reasons why. We know how to get the most out of it. Then from here, it's up to you. It's up to you to listen to your body. It's up to you to let your body say, hey, I'm tight here. Hey, spend more time. Or maybe there's an area where you're like, look, I don't need that one as much today. Still do it. Go through that minimum number, whether it's 15 seconds or doing maybe 5 reps, whatever the case is. But if your body says do more, do more. If your body says that's enough, that's enough. And nobody knows better than your body. Okay? Just because I do something a certain number of times at a certain speed or with a certain range of motion does not mean that's the gold standard. That's why the first 10 days in this routine, we broke each component down and learned everything about it so that you know the why. Sounds like we're nice and safe here, Miss Ruby, as an intruder walking their dog in the front yard, and I feel very safe. And here comes Mr. Goose just to check on. How we doing, Goose? Oh, you got your moose. Goose has his moose. Okay. Oh, you got it? Goose has the moose. Oh, now Goose's moose is loose. You get it. All right, guys, thank you for that. We're back at it. But that's part of life, right? Things are gonna come up. You gotta deal with them. Have fun doing it. Ooh, you got the moose, Goose. Check it out. Good. Side bangs. Everybody's favorite. This one feels particularly good today. Oh, fantastic. Let's go into some trunk twists. That was nice. Probably going to be doing a little bit more side bending today. That one felt extra good. Oh, hi, Goose. Oh, you found a stick? Hey, Ruby, what are you doing up there? Protecting the house? Switch sides. It's nothing quite like, and I know part of it is while we go through these routines in the morning, me talking and cueing all of you, but at the same time, you know the cues by now. So sometimes it's okay for me to just close my mouth, lead by example, take you through the motions, and lose myself in the process. Because while yes, I want to share all this information, at the same time, I go through it as well. And part of it for me is losing myself in the mobility. Just closing my eyes, taking breaths. Hi, Goose. Yeah, you're challenging my balance this morning, huh? Oh boy, there we go. Going down. It's playtime, huh? Is that what it is? You truly on the step. Okay. Go for it. Essentially, we're over here now. That's you're in play mode. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna call it there, everybody. It's time to go on and play. All right, we have 3 days left now. It's gonna be great. We're gonna finish strong. I appreciate you all being here. If you have any questions, make sure you leave them down in the comments below. Move better, play better.